She came in that night with a brightness I couldn't miss. Something about her was lighter, a buoyant step, a casual smile, as if whatever had been weighing on her had simply lifted. Seeing that smile broke something inside me. I knew why she looked that way. She hadn't been out with friends or running an errand. She was returning from a date with him, from a night she'd spent with her lover, and she didn't suspect what I had prepared for her. We had been married 7 years. I believed those years meant love, loyalty, and a shared life worth protecting. We weren't flawless, but I thought we were strong. Lately, though, little things began to add up. Unexplained late nights, new clothes she claimed were for herself, the way she guarded her phone like it held something precious. At first, I blamed my imagination. I wanted to trust her, but the more I looked, the clearer it became that something was wrong. I started looking for proof. I found messages, secret emails, and odd withdrawals from our joint account. I didn't confront her right away. I wanted certainty. I wanted her to walk into the truth and see it for herself. So while she was out, I gathered everything. Printouts of chats, screenshots, and even a photo I'd managed to take of the two of them entering a hotel. I arranged it on the dining table and waited. Sitting there felt like a valley between rage and grief. My chest hurt, my heart beat too fast. Still, I forced myself to remain composed. This was a moment I had rehearsed in my mind 100 times. When she finally came in, humming softly, light on her feet, I watched her move around the house with a casual ease that made my blood boil. She dropped her purse, slipped off her shoes, and then noticed me at the table. Her smile briefly flickered, but she tried to play it off. "You're still up?" she asked, like everything was normal. I didn't answer. I pointed at the stack on the table. Her face changed, from confident to confused to pale. "What's all this?" she asked, voice tight. I asked where she'd really been. Her composure cracked. She stammered. I shoved the evidence across toward her and didn't give her a chance to explain. Page after page exposed what she tried to hide. Conversations, receipts, photographs. She flipped through them with shaking hands, eyes wide and uncomprehending. "I can explain," she whispered, voice thin. But explanation didn't matter to me anymore. I'd given her too many chances. I trusted her when my gut told me not to. Trust can't survive repeated betrayal, and whatever bond we had was now beyond repair. "I'm done," I said, though the words hurt to say. Tears rose to her eyes, whether from guilt or the fear of losing what she'd taken for granted. I couldn't tell. She reached for me. I stepped back. She must have thought she could keep living a double life forever. That belief died that night. I picked up the bag I'd packed earlier, because I'd known for some time this moment might come, and I walked out. She called my name, voice breaking, but I kept going. The man who'd walked into this life 7 years earlier, full of hope and love, was gone. What remained was someone who refused to stay where deceit had taken root. As I stepped into the night, it hit me hard. Sometimes the person you love most is the one who wounds you deepest. Sometimes the life you thought was real is just a carefully constructed illusion. Walking away felt like the only way to save what was left of me. She would never forget the look on my face that night, the look that told her everything was over. Once the truth is out in the open, it can't be put back. And when betrayal reveals itself, pretending it never happened is no longer possible.